Welcome, race fans. Tonight we're back here with SRA, the Somewhere Saloon Truck Series, brand new sponsor on board this season. So hello to everyone at the Somewhere Saloon in Kansas City, Colorado. I'm sure they're tuning in tonight to watch this great race here. I got Josh Medlock in the booth with us. Josh, welcome, and good to see you there, brother.
No, it's good to see you too, Rudy, man. This is going to be a really fantastic race tonight here at Atlanta. Big field here tonight. 43 cars, well, trucks in this case, is going to pack this track. Should mount for a good race.
Absolutely. I can't wait to get this underway here. To see this many cars out on a track that is great as Atlanta, always great to see. This is one of my favorite tracks. I love this track. For a mile-and-a-half track, it's very fast, and now these guys are saying that it is a little on the slick side out here, so look for the guys to be slipping and sliding. They were back here toward the end of the season, last season, and we seen them, slipping and sliding a little bit coming out of turn 4. Seemed to be about the worst one. These guys do like it, slick, wrecking loose, as they call it. They do like it that way, but sometimes you can go to the extreme, So, but we're here tonight, and again, like I said, hello to everybody there at the Somewhere Saloon. Hopefully enjoy the show. And folks, tonight is actually the first official night that we are now broadcasting in 1080p 60 frames a second. So if your internet can handle it, your computer, your TV, whatever you're watching, turn it up to 1080p. It should make it a lot better looking. But we got about 2.5 minutes here until qualifying begins. We'll step away just a few seconds before that and play the national anthem here to kick things off. And we'll be underway here tonight. I can't wait.
Yeah, I surely can't wait either, Rudy. But while we're waiting for that, let's go down through the points real quick. How about that? This will be the first points session for this season, as they did Daytona last week to open up the season. So last week's winner, Finn Kurtz, will be coming into tonight in first place in the points. He has 45 overall points. Benjamin Nelson in second with 43 points. He is 2 behind Kurtz. Now these points are going to be very close because they've only did one race. So, but Cody Miller in third with 42 points. He is 1 behind Nelson. Tyler Sifford in fourth with 40 points. He is 2 behind Miller. Bobby Zielinski also with 40 points. He is tied with Sifford. Robert Dudley in 6th with 39 points. He's 1 behind Zielinski. Femi Olat in 7th with 38 total points. He is 1 behind Dudley. Spencer Owens in 8th with 36 points. He's 2 behind Olat. John Berry in 9th with 35 points. He is 1 behind Owens. And Bryce Senesac will round out the top 10 in points with 34 overall points. He is 1 behind Berry. So that's the way the point standings stand right now. Of course, this will change after tonight here at Atlanta.
Sure thing. Well, looking at the pit window here, right around 52 laps. But if they can hang on to the tires that long, that's going to be the question. So we did see last season there, somebody pushed the limit and ran at about 54 laps on a tank of fuel. They had to have been running on fumes when they come to pit road. So, all right, folks, we're going to step away real quick here, play the national anthem, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, folks, we're back. First round times coming in here. Open qualifying for these guys tonight. Everybody is out there on the track together. We don't see that at super speedways like you did not see it last week there at Daytona, but this week here, being it's not a super speedway, they do go out and all qualify together. So it's kind of a little bit more of a pack time that they're laying down, because they do get some draft off of each other, so kind of something to think about. And right now, Jake Nichols, top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, Jake Nichols putting in a fast lap of a 61 or a 31.670. I totally looked at that wrong. But you know, as these tires throughout the race goes on and these tires fall off, you know, they may be able to make a whole lot of laps on fuel, as we got to talking about earlier, Rudy. Those tires are going to play a tremendous role in how well you finish this race.
Yes, sir. I agree. It's whoever can save their stuff the longest and the best is going to be, you know, you got a few tire savers out there. Ariotti, Bobby Zielinski, if he made it in there. And now there is a couple others that are decent at saving tires. Jared Darling's okay. Sometimes he can get out there a little too aggressively and burn them tires up. Same with Tyler Ducharme. He can make it sometimes, and other times he can't. Cody Miller, you've got Femi Olat. Some of these guys are decent at saving tires, so but we'll see how that all plays out. It's going to be interesting to see the different strategies that these guys are going to put out there tonight.
Yes, it is. You know, running low on fuel plus old tires equals bad results unless you know how to hold on to the truck. Pace car speed 65 miles an hour. Pit speed limit is 50. So I'm sure they know how to get that truck wound down to at least 50 miles an hour before they cross that yellow cone. Jake Nichols, though, still holding to that top spot, Rudy.
Yes, he is.
And Bobby Zielinski did make it in, so he is out there.
All right, very good. I'm not sure if who was that? Tyler Sifford, was that his wife that used to hang? She used to come in chat. I'm not sure if she's in there yet tonight. If not, hopefully she'll be tuning in here tonight.
I know his mama, Tyler Sifford's mom, was in chat last week, and I believe it was either his girlfriend or his fiance.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That was also in there.
I did see Drea Lopez. I don't know. I don't know the relationship there between y'all. I don't know if that's mom, dad, girlfriend, mother. What, I don't know what that is. So, wife. Paul in second, Sifford third, Ducharme fourth, and Darling fifth. I still have not seen Bobby Zielinski out there on the track yet. They're going to be the one that all these guys are going to dread to see in their rearview mirror. When they look up there in that rearview mirror, they're going to go, "Oh no, Bobby Zielinski's behind me."
Bobby Zielinski currently is running in the 34 spot in the 83 orange machine, as he calls it. Painted orange.
Yep. Hey, Chemo. So you're snowed in, huh? Wow. Well, typical Colorado snow out there. I can totally understand that. Probably looks beautiful though.
And you keep that snow up there, Chemo.
True. True on that. It's beautiful to look at in pictures. I just don't really care to look out my window and see it. That's all. I've seen enough of it in my lifetime, believe me. 45 years living up in Pennsylvania, right in the snow belt. I don't care if I ever see another snowflake as long as I live.
Just out of curiosity, Rudy, what's the most amount of snow you've seen? Of course, living in Pennsylvania, we know that they get a lot of snow up there usually. But in one snow season, or in one dump of snow, basically, as the clouds put it out, well, what's the most if you've ever seen?
I really don't recall. My memories, that's not like one of them priority things to remember, but I know I pulled in off I had a four-wheel drive Chevy that, sat up pretty high. And I pulled in one time to the road that I lived on off of the main road, and the snow was right level with the hood on my truck. So that was at least about 4.5 feet. So
wow. That's
the most snow I've seen. And that was like overnight. It was drifted. It didn't snow that much, but it had drifted.
That's a lot of snow.
It is. Yeah, I hate the cold weather too. It's like I always say, Chemo, when I die, I'm going to be cold a long time. So while I'm alive, I want to be warm. Of course, I don't know. Maybe where I'm going, it might be really hot. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. All right, we got about less than 2 minutes left in qualifying here, folks. And it looks like Nichols is going to hang on to the pole. Unless Zielinski goes out there and lays one of them one-lap wonders down and blows that away here in the last closing minute and a half of the race. Qualifying. You never know about these guys. They like to do that.
Yes, they do. And Delonta Ballard in the number 21 machine is going to be coming out off of pit road to put his first lap of qualifying in. So it's nice to see Delonta Ballard out there going to qualify. Boy, you get a lot of trucks out here racing, man. It sure does make it more interesting to see these guys and what they're gonna do. Are you gonna take the chance and go 3 wide, or are you gonna play the field and see what happens? I'm really interested to see what they do.
130 laps. They got to decide this. Now they can't make it in one pit stop. It'll be at least 2. So you might see guys split that up into 2 pit stops. You might see, like we talked to Bobby Chaney earlier, you might see some guys come in about lap 30, 35 or something just to change tires and top off, just so they have fresher tires, because they're going to fall off probably about lap 20, 25. You're going to see guys really starting to slow down, and tires are going to be starting to wear out. So I don't know. I just don't. I can't enjoy racing like that. These guys do. They love it. I just can't enjoy racing like that. I don't. I want to take as many factors out of the equation as I can take out of it. So, all right, folks. That's going to about wrap up qualifying here. They're coming down to the last 40 seconds. Well, thank you all for stopping by. We appreciate that, and. We hope everybody at the Cannon City there at the Somewhere Saloon is enjoying the race here tonight. If they are, I'm sure they're hooping and hollering. They're probably all jumping up and down. Woohoo! Yay! All right, that will do it. Yes. Qualifying is over. Let's get them on the grid here, Josh. Get them fired up. All right, starting on the pole, Jake Nichols with a 31.670. Nobody topped that time. Close there, but not quite. So congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Zachary Hall will start on the outside of the front row in second. It's Tyler Sifford in third. Tyler Ducharme. We got the Tyler and Tyler show there in row 2. Awesome. Tyler Ducharme fourth. Jared Darling will start fifth. David Shutt sixth place. Femi Olat 7th, Ariadne starts 8th, Cody Miller 9th, and Zoltan Herczeg starts 10th. Gosh.
Yep, Stephanie Lessington will be rolling off in 11th. Good qualifying lap by her. Eric Sable in 12th. Nicholas Caressel in 13th. Brian Johnson in 14th. Bobby Cheney in 15th. Cedric Hunter in 16th. Robert Gianni in 17th.
Gianni? I don't know.
Sorry, Robert. We know you're starting 17th, Robert. So Bryce Senesac in 18th, Brad Bothwell in 19th, and Davis Richards in 20th. Rudy.
Ethan Kurt starts 21st, Anthony DiMaggio 22nd, Sean Williams 23rd, Delonte Ballard 24th, Chris Bryant 25th, Austin Roberts 26th, Tony Schoen 27th, Curtis Sawyer 28th, Dwayne Culberson 29th, and James Man, I can't even say it tonight. Colaby going to be starting in 30th.
Kevin Scott will be starting 31st. Steve Durham 32nd. Matt Hummel 33rd. Brandon Slew 34th. Robert Dudley 35th. Bobby Zielinski 36th. Freddie De La Rosa 37th. Kane Cook, first one not to put a qualifying lap down, will start 38th. Will Klein 39th. Josh Robin 40th. DeMonte Dotson 41st, Caden Henry Oaks 42nd, and Aaron Cummings will round out the field in 43rd.
Good, very good. All right, looks like they're rolling out. And 43 of them. Wow. Amazing stuff.
Yes, it is. And it looks like we have a couple that did not grid.
Yeah, Delonte Ballard did not grid. Only one I see. Couple to start on pit road. Bobby Cheney and Aaron Cummings looks like they're going to start on, or Bobby Cheney going to start on pit road, I guess. All right, well, here we go. 130 laps looking at these boys about ready to take the green flag. Hopefully everybody's ready for a long show here tonight. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green. We're off and going for the Somewhere Saloon Truck Series here at SRA with race number 2 underway here at Atlanta.
Now that's where it gets interesting. Even though we are only on lap 1, it's going to get very interesting to see what these guys do. Within the first lap, we got somebody already up beside the wall.
Yeah, I seen that. Zoltan, it looked like, or no, that was Ariadne. It got up there close to the wall. Wow, that's not usual for him. We don't usually see him up there close to the wall that early. Good save though. Cody Miller on the inside. Here, battling side by side with Eric Sable. Eric does get back around him. Now here comes Brian Johnson on the outside. followed by Cedric Hunter. All right, very good. Well, Jake Nichols does lead the first lap of the race and collects that valuable bonus point. Tyler Ducharme already up to second after starting fourth. Sifford and Shutt side by side. Oh, contact! And Shutt has to back out of it. Did get into the side of Sifford, just a slight tap, enough to kind of knock the momentum out of that truck a little bit there, Josh.
Yeah, it upset that truck. That's one thing, you know, you'll see quite a bit here at Atlanta is, you know, they're going to get really, really close to each other, especially going around the turns, because that groove, the way that groove is, and, you know, here at Atlanta is it's going to, it's, you know, kind of on the low side to mid, but I'm sure you're going to see a lot of these guys, you know, find their own groove, because not everything works for the same person. Not every groove works for, you know, you or me or, you know, who's ever racing. So, but, boy, these, man, it's a lot of trucks out there right now.
Yes, sir. Jared Darling is about to finish that pass, I think, on Tyler Ducharme. Well, he's attempted to anyhow, but got a little tight coming out of 2 right there and had to lift a little bit. So, Femi Olat on the outside now, coming from 7th, as these guys are racing it up pretty hard back here. All right, back in the back, Brad Bothwell, Sean Williams. And it looks like Austin Roberts is in there. All right, good to see Austin running. Davis Richard. Well, we've seen Bobby Chaney had started on pit road, so that put him way back off of the pace back here, but he is 22 seconds behind, and Delonte Ballard, another one that started on pit road, 28 seconds behind. So they're way off of the pace back here. A couple more that actually, I don't know what they're going back here, but it looks like Brandon Slow and Caden Henry, they're well off the pace too. Bobby Zielinski, wow, what's up with him? 13 seconds behind the lead pack. That's not the usual Bobby Zielinski we know.
Maybe he's seeing something that we don't up here, because you know they're racing slick track. They know what it's like down there. Maybe Zielinski's thinking, you know, well, I'm going to hang back here for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, Zoltan Hurtenzeg just went into 3rd position, coming from 10th place up to 3rd. David Shutt 4th. He's looking into the inside there of Zoltan. Jared Darling, which was up there bidding for 2nd, is now finds himself back in 7th.
Yeah, and they're going 3 wide around with Jared Darling. It looks like you've got, see, who was that? Brian Johnson up high. And then,
yeah, Brian Johnson's up on the high side.
Yeah, Femi Olat was on the low side of Jared Darling. They were 3 wide, but I think Femi just backed out. You know, it's a little too early for that right now.
Yes, it is. Jared does continue to work his way back to the front now. Might have had a little check up there for a minute and got everything, tires cooled off and got his thoughts collected. Now he's marching back up to the front.
3 wide up front. Didn't last long.
Oh, yeah. That didn't last long, nope. Well, they were about to go 3 wide behind him, too. Tyler Sifford was in the middle of that. They got that all sorted out. It's a little too early to be that aggressive, I think.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of these guys want to go single file to wind down this, the laps. But a lot of these guys out here know what the tires are going to do. You know, they've practiced. Of course, they know what Atlanta is like. Of course, it's slick. So, you know, they've probably got in mind what they're going to do. A few battles going on right now, but, you know, a lot of them are, you know, they're just going really single file.
Yes, sir. Nicholas Caressel looking to the inside of Stephanie Lessentine. Boy, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get that. He's going to have to try again.
sorry about that. The number 28 of Cody Miller got loose coming back on, the trial, the front stretch, and boy, he almost lost it.
All right, as they get wound up here, let's go back in the field here a little further. Dwayne Culberson, 28th. Kevin Scott, 29th. And way back here, we're not used to seeing this, but Freddie D is clear back in 30th place, Josh. We are definitely not used to seeing him in 30th.
No, it's still early.
Yeah, it is pretty early, but he'll work his way up there, I know. Kane Cook's another one. Kane started 38th, and he's back in 31st position. Robert Dudley, 32nd. Will Klein, 33rd. Steve Durham, 34th. Chris Bryant, 35th. Josh Robin, 36th. And Aaron Cummings, now 37th on the board. Running pretty close there with DeMonte Dotson. And Zielinski's reeling him in. He's 39th, and he's closing in on him. All right, back up front. Jake Nichols continuing to lead. Has led all the laps so far. We've been caution-free so far, folks. 43 drivers. Wow.
43 cars caution-free, and Tyler Ducharme looking onto the inside of David Shutt. Looks like he'll try to make the pass, but still side by side with him.
Well, folks, don't forget to give us a thumbs up on the video, and if it's your first time here, please do hit the subscribe button. We do broadcast every single night of the week. Now, the next week here, we do have a couple of nights off, but some of the leagues are having one of their bye weeks, so we may be off for a couple days here and there, but most of the time we are broadcasting every single night of the week. Sometimes we even have 2 or 3 or even 4 broadcasts going on the same night. So got quite the team. Except for back to 9th. After starting third. Yeah. I don't think he's probably too awful happy about being back there, but he could be pacing himself. Ariotti, we know what he's doing. Saving tires right now.
Yeah, Mr. Tire Saver.
Yep.
3 wide up front. Good. Oh, they got it straightened out again. Wow.
Yeah, this is getting pretty crazy here for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And while they're battling like that, Jake Nichols is getting away, and he's loving it right now. He's saying, you guys just keep going 3 wide like that, and I'll just keep pulling away. Thank you very much. And he's coming up on lap traffic right now. Like the number 95 there of Brandon Slow, and he's into the wall again. He's having some difficulty there, I think, Josh.
Yes, he is, and the number 2 almost lost it.
Oh, man, I seen that. He almost took it down on the grass right there, but good save. Oh, there it is. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, they saved that one too. Everybody's stacking up. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Caution somewhere, caution.
I figured that was going to come. I'm trying to catch up with it here. That was, I'm not sure if Ethan Kurtz was involved in that or if it was behind him, but let's go back and check out what happened to Ethan Kurtz. Not sure if the wreck happened in front of him, behind him, what. This is where it got stacked up here. Oh, Sean Williams got into the back of Ethan, and that's, I think, what started it. A couple of trucks got together, and then behind them, I see somebody else got into Sean Williams. So there was some stuff going on behind them. But right here, I think, is what brought the caution up because Ethan Kurtz got sideways right in front of traffic, but he manages to save it. I don't see where anybody else got into it. That's kind of amazing how that brought the caution out right there. You can see how much it checked the whole field up behind him. The people were dodging everywhere trying to miss that. Then nobody wants to get caught up in it. So, all right, well, everybody coming to pit road.
Yes, sir. Yeah, lap 20. And been out there 20 laps on them tires. I'm sure they were starting to feel it. Well, as we seen, you know, they were getting a little squirrely.
Oh, yeah. Got to drive through there. Bryce Senesac must have missed his pit stall or something. He just did a drive-through. And James Coulibaly, same way. He did not stop. So Jake Nichols will be the first one off of pit road. But Bryce Senesac up front. Well, who's going to be our first one in the booth here to talk to? I was thinking about Tony Showen. He's right here. Let me grab him real quick. All right.
Sounds good.
Tony Showen, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Tony, how's it going out there for you? Don't worry about me. How about you?
Well, I'm just surviving, I guess, right now. It's, after a lot of practice laps, it's pretty slick out there. So,
yeah. Well, you know, these guys are pretty ramped up here tonight coming into Atlanta. I know they like it wrecking loose. How do you feel about that? Do you like it wrecking loose?
Not wrecking loose, per se, but yeah, it's just a matter of survival right now. Everybody's really close together, so.
Right. That's, like I said, that's the way these boys like it that way, wrecking loose. Well, now that you got new tires on there, you know, you started 27th, already picked up 7 positions. Are you saving your moving till you get down maybe like to the second half of the race or the last 20 laps, or what's your plan?
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty conservative. I'm not I don't typically race these cars very often, so it's a learning experience for me right now.
Oh, okay, very good. Well, ain't a better group around to learn from than these guys, because man, I'll tell you, they'll teach you some pretty valuable lessons out there on the track, Tony. Let me tell you.
Yes, sir. That's why I'm joining the league.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, good luck out there, Tony. We'll be keeping an eye on you, buddy.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right. So now that everybody's pitted, Jake Nichols will retake the lead there. That did kind of put Bryce. Yeah, Bryce. Yeah, they did pit. Okay. I was going to see if they led any laps, but somebody did.
Yeah, that would be James Coulibaly.
Yeah, James Coulibaly stayed out long enough to lead a lap. That bonus point. Get him going here, Josh.
Well, I sure can, Rudy. I'll be glad to get him going here at Atlanta. Of course, you know it's you know, one caution, hey, ain't bad though. I mean, 43 cars, golly. You know, you would expect to have more cautions than this, but you know, this is SRA. We know how these guys race, so you know, they can hang on to it. They can get into the wall and still hang on to it. It's crazy. But Jake Nichols will be starting on the outside. It looks like David Shudd on the inside in the number 42 machine. So we get lined up going 2 by 2 here, and they make their way into 3, coming back on through the front stretch. They'll be going green flag racing, coming to lap 24.
Well, while you're getting them going here, Kimo said he couldn't tell if Josh Robin was running their paint scheme, and there it is.
Hello. All right, pace car dives in. We're going green, guys.
Ready, green, 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 green.
Green flag is out. Green flag here at Atlanta.
Shut right there, second. Sifford back into third. Here comes Jared Darling. 4th place. We've seen him do some great things on new tires. He's really, really good on new tires.
Caution somewhere.
Oh, we have another caution. What happened?
Robert Dudley, number 49.
Oh no, Robert Dudley. Uh-oh. Let's go check it out. This was right on the start, too. That's never good when it's right on the restart. It looks like they're trying to go 3 wide here. Bobby Cheney almost taking it 3 wide. And looks like he kind of come up the hill, but he did get tagged from behind. Yeah, he got tagged from behind there. Can't make out
51.
that. Yeah, number 51. Davis Richards.
Davis.
Oh, and then he's going to collect a few others involved in it too. So, yeah.
The number 23 was also involved.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to have some tore up trucks now. All right, so back up live. We probably won't see anybody come to pit road. Maybe a few guys in the back. That's about it. Those guys that got a little damage want to get it checked out. There is no resets here, folks. You get damage on it, and you got to sit on pit road and get it fixed.
Yeah, there is no resets. Track temperature 111 degrees Fahrenheit and a 15x incident limit. You get 15 X's or more, and you're gone. It'll auto DQ you. So. Yes. Something Bobby Cheney, I guess, and the admins decided to put into effect for SRA. I don't even remember when that came into effect, Rudy.
It was about mid-season, I think, last season. They decided to... No, I take that back. No, I think that was at the beginning of last season. Yeah, beginning of last season. They were just having too many guys out there, you know. They could keep racing and, you know, have a tore up car and really bad, you know, and they just kept racing. And so.
The number 23 of Chris Bryant, when I mentioned his car number, I didn't mention his name. He was also involved in that wreck, so he's sitting on pit road getting damage fixed, it looks like.
Drea, are you Tyler's girlfriend, or how you related? Sister? Drea? I can't remember half the time how these people in chat sometimes are related to some of the drivers I heard. It's always good to have fans. It's, you know, good to have family and friends watching, and these guys really look forward to that. I mean, they really take that wholeheartedly. And Tyler seems to have a pretty good following, so that's great news for Tyler Sifford. Hey, 6-speed sideways, how you doing? Well, we'll get her back going here. Second caution of the race out, folks. Okay, yeah, Drea is his girlfriend. Awesome. That's awesome. Well, I know we had a Sifford in there, I think last week. Was that his mother? I'm guessing. Mrs. Sifford? Kurt Sawyer. Have a Kurt Sawyer in there? Nope. But we do have 2 guys that have already taken them behind the wall. Caden Henry and Brandon Slew out of the race. Chris Bryant sitting on pit road. Tyler Ducharme on pit road. We should get the one to go right here. Lights should go out on the pace car. Yes, they do. So we're going back green next time. Bye, folks.
Yes, it was his mother, Rudy. Miss Sifford is Tyler's mom.
Yeah, okay. I figured it was something like that. I couldn't remember. Thank you.
Yes, and we do have a Curtis Sawyer in the race.
Do?
Yes, we do. He is currently in position 17 in the 29 machine.
Oh, I guess you're right. Oh, my bad. Okay, I'm totally embarrassed now. I'm blushing. I'm bad.
Well, there's Miss Sifford.
Yeah, she is. Hey, Becky, how you doing? Tyler's doing really well right now. He's up to 3rd place.
Get him going, Rudy.
I will do it. Let's hope he has a better week this week. All right, pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green flag. We're back underway for the Somewhere Saloon Truck Series here at SRA. David Shutt in 3rd. And we're 3 wide right behind him. Look at this. Oh, my word. Look at that. Brian Johnson just drove right around Jared Darling on the inside.
Jared Darling didn't get a good restart either. He was almost sideways. I believe he might have spun his tires.
Ariotti looking to the inside of Cedric Hunter now. This will be the closest to the front that we've seen Ariotti now. He kind of drifted back there for a while and taking him a little bit to get to the front.
Yes, it is.
Robert Gianni coming from 17th to 9th. Very good. Here's Sable in 10th. Stephanie Lessentine still hanging on to her 11th place finish and still battling there with Eric Sable. Ooh, she just caught the white line just a smidgen there. You don't want to do that too much, Stephanie. That white line is not friendly. You can ride on it, but don't go below it.
Yeah, definitely don't go below it.
It just unloads the back end of the right rear on it, and that just wants to go around. Alright, boy, they are gaggled up together here big time. Nicholas Caressel in it. Man, I'm telling you. Back up front, Tyler Sifford takes over 2nd from David Shutt. And trying to run down Jake Nichols. Looking back on Tyler Sifford there, you can see that's 0.2 of a second between them two. You can't even blink that fast.
Those guys are putting on a show, though, man. They're hammering it away at it, but you know, fresh tires plays the big difference in this race here. As they get more laps down on their tires, they're going to really start feeling it, and the times for each lap is really going to slow down. And you'll see a lot of them get probably spread out. Of course, if they go on a long green flag run and they pit under green, you'll see a big spread, and maybe they can go the rest of the way, green flag, but there's still a whole lot of cars out there right now.
Oh, sure thing, yep. Austin Roberts from 26th to 13th. Very good, very good. On the outside of Stephanie Lessentine is Matt Hummel. He's trying to make a move here. Coming from 33rd to 15th, so we've seen a lot of guys from the back now up into the front. Guys and ladies.
Yep, can't forget Stephanie. She's, I believe, the only female out here racing with these guys. Yep. And, man, she, last week's SRA race, wow.
Yep. She did great. 17th, from 37th to 17th is Freddie D coming up. We were worried about him getting up there to the front. Here he is, 3.9 seconds from the leader. So no big concern there. And another one was Kane Cook. He came from 38th to 15th. So these guys were in the back, now in the front. Bobby Chaney started on pit road. Currently 19th. There's Curtis Sawyer. My bad. Sorry, Kurt. Wow, my bad. Uh-oh. something happened there to Cedric Hunter. He's either blinked out or something, not sure what, but back up front, Jake Nichols continuing to lead, has led 35 of the 36 laps, coming to 36 out of 37, with David Shutt hot on his tail. Yeah, you can turn it down to 720. You don't really have to watch it in 1080. You can turn it down. If you know, if your computer or internet can't handle that, you can turn it down to 720. How's it looking, Chemo? Look pretty good? I still don't know what happened to Cedric Hunter. He is taking it behind the wall or lost connection or something. Do what?
I got to looking, and he didn't disconnect, Cedric Hunter. So something happened.
Yeah.
Received throughput fell to unacceptable level.
There
he
you
did
go.
Disconnect. It just popped up.
Ariotti, 7th place, followed by Eric Sable and Robert Gianni. Thank you, Chemo. Yeah, we finally got enough computer now to push it to 1080. And it looked great. There's a lot of them out there that try it in 1080, but it doesn't look that great. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. Kane Cook up to 10th. Wow, look at this coming.
Moving on up.
Yeah, from 38 to 10th. You bet. I'd take that any day.
28 spots.
Yeah. And another big mover, too, was Austin Roberts coming from 26th to 11th. That's 15 positions. Freddie D coming from the back of the field from 37th to 12th. That's 25 positions he's picked up.
Jeez.
Hey Joe, how you doing, buddy? All right. Well, Nicholas Kressel now finds himself back here in a pretty good battle. Back in 18th, we've seen him up there just about inside the top 10 for a little bit, and now he's fallen back to 18th, and so has Stephanie Lessentine. He's back here in 19th. And look, don't look now, but here comes Bobby Zielinski. Started on pit road, and here he is from the 36th position up to 20th. Great moving by Bobby Zielinski. Tony Schoen, we just talked to Tony. He said he's going to take it easy out there for a while. He's still trying to get the grasp of how this truck drives. He's not really it's not his cup of tea driving the truck, but he's giving it a whirl, and I think he's doing quite well, don't you, Josh?
I think he's doing tremendous out here racing with these guys. You know, he's, like he says, he's, trying to just get used to the track and the car, and that does take some time.
Oh, we got one into the wall. Jared Darling, no caution yet. He's trying to get it off the wall, but he's trying to wait for the traffic to get by, and man, that's a bummer. Poor Jared. Started 5th and was up there bidding for 2nd for quite a while, and now he finds himself, clear to the back of the field. He's coming to pit road.
Yeah, he dived it down, waited for traffic to come through, and dove it right down to pit road. I'm sure Jared is a little upset right now.
Yeah, he's probably not a happy camper. So, Bifford's still hanging on to 3rd, doing a great job. If he can keep up with Shutt and Nichols like that, he's doing something right.
And Jake Nichols has proven himself in this race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Slick conditions, tires not, the perfect thing for this track. Tires are just a handful by themselves. And, of course, he's got David Shutt behind him and Tyler Sifford, as you mentioned, the number 42, putting it right to the back bumper of Jake Nichols.
Bobby can't finish the race. What? Oh, Bobby Zielinski. Yeah, he said he might have to go. So, yeah, thank you, Tyler. Yeah, I forgot about that. He did mention that when we talked to him earlier. Yeah, he said he probably won't be able to finish the race. He's got something going on with the pros or something, so he may have to leave early. He's just going to go out here and drive around for some fun with the guys, and always good to see him out here racing with the guys, though. Freddie D up to 8th, coming from 37th, and he is right there on Kane Cook's tail. These two coming from the back of the field. This is a pretty amazing stuff right here.
Yes, it is. These guys, they, put time and practice in, and some of them just come out here and just do their practice right before the race. And it's amazing to see what these guys do week in and week out on different tracks, because each track is different. But they always prove that, they're SRA for a reason,
Oh, yeah. Steve Durham, 29th. Kevin Scott, 30th. Brad Bothwell, 31st. Aaron Cummings, 32nd. These guys way back here in the field. Davis Richards, 33rd. Sean Williams, now 34th. I know he got caught up into that wreck there a little bit, and it does look like he does have a little bit of nose damage. Could be causing him some problems. Brian Senesac in 35th. Last one on the lead lap. He's got heavy damage on that truck. And Chris Bryant returns to the track. Uh-oh, we have a caution. Ethan Kurtz going around. Let's go see what happened here to Ethan. Now that's the second time he was involved in a wreck here. What happened? Oh, he got extremely loose off of the turn right there. Going into turn 1, it looks like he's going to hit the wall and come down across the track here. He is all over the place, and there's cars coming up behind him, and that's what throws the caution. When you're all out of shape like that, that will bring out the caution. It would have been okay if it would have stayed down off the track, but he come back up onto the track, and then it's like, ding, caution. All right, so Ethan Kurtz going around, bringing out caution number 3.
Yes, sir. I was during that green flag run, though, right before that caution come out. I was actually on Jake Nichols and David Shutt. And David Shutt made the pass on Jake, and then Jake did that old crossover move and passed David Shutt right back up. Didn't even let David lead a lap.
Yeah. Well, I think we'll see everybody come to pit road here for sure. It seems to be about that pit window here, about 20-25 laps is what they've been hitting. And we had our first cautioner, I think it was like on lap 21 or 22. And we're, 30 laps later, we're having another one. So not bad.
Not bad at all. And while they're going down pit road, getting their tires and fuel, I'll be right back, Rudy.
Yep. It looked like Nicholas Kressel may have stayed out. 4-tire change for these guys. They're out of there. Jake Nichols will come out first again. David Shutt second. But Nicholas Kressel stays out. Hopes of leading a lap here. He'll have to stay out one more lap because he did not technically lead that lap. Eric Sable will be third, fourth right now. Let's see if Nicholas is going to stay out. No, Nicholas is coming in. So, yep. So that's going to give the lead back up to Jake Nichols. Well, we're going to try to get
I'm back.
to find him, Jake Nichols. I'd like to maybe talk to. There he is. Here, we'll talk to Jake for a minute. Jake Nichols, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, Jake, you so far have just dominated this race, leading 51 laps. Now, you know the guys behind you are all hungry for at least a lap or two. What are you planning here for the rest of the race, knowing that these guys want this win?
We just got to keep digging. I'm a really big fan of the outside line, and it's just working wonders tonight. We were a little too free that last run, but I think I know why, so we're going to try to fix that and hopefully be a little better in the long run. We were really trying to just hold off shut there, and it was a blast for sure. We were just doing crossovers and slide jobs and acting like we were on dirt.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, what does the truck feel like out there? Is it pretty slick? I mean, you know, I always say these guys like it wrecking loose, and I think they got their wish here tonight, didn't they?
Yeah, it's a little snug, a little tight on like the first 5 laps or so, and then it's just ice, and it's really fun once you get used to it and try to work with it and counter the looseness to keep the speed in it. Like, loose is fast, so you just got to work with it and find the right line for your comfort zone. And that outside, it's dangerous. I almost got it one time, the wall, but it's a blast running that close and just running all out and trying to wheel the truck as well.
All right, Jake. Well, it looks like you're getting ready to go back green, so good luck out there, brother. Keep it steady.
Thank you, man.
Yes,
Enjoy
sir.
the rest of the race.
All right. Jake Nichols, David Shutt on the front row. Eric Sable Ariotti in the second row. Tyler Sifford, Freddie Della Rosa in the third row. Cody Miller and Brian Johnson in the fourth row. And Femio Latin Zoltan Hertzeg in the fifth row. All right, get them going here, Josh.
I sure can, Rudy. I'd be glad to get them going again here at Atlanta, man. It's fun racing so far. Four cautions?
Yeah, I think that was the fourth caution.
Yeah, 4 cautions. 3 or 4, guys. 3 or 4. Well,
3.
Pace car dives in. 3 cautions. Pace car dives in. We'll be going green
Ready,
flag
green,
racing
green,
here
green.
again. Green flag is out. Jake Nichols is on the gas and almost got it sideways, but he held on to a good job by Jake. Great jump. Great jump.
Ariotti looking kind of flirting with going up the middle there, and he is. They're 3 wide going into turn 1. These guys can do it. I've seen them do it 100 times.
Almost 4 wide. Look at that.
Oh my word, this is getting pretty dangerous. And you know, I mean, we can say it's early, but you know, really, you think about it, we're almost at the halfway mark. So, you know, what do you do in a case like this? Do you kind of pedal it a little bit, or do you put the hammer down?
Well, I'm sure some of these guys are banking on another caution. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
There's, you know, 42 cars still out there, 42 trucks still out there on the track right now, and I'm sure they're banking on somebody going around, or, you know, a couple of people going around. So I'm sure you're going to see a lot of different strategies play out right now. You know, people, you know, holding back, and some maybe putting the hammer down, as you can see still up front. You know, Jay Nichols, Tyler Sifford now in second place, and there Eric Sable fighting for that second position. I'm sure these guys ain't holding anything back right now. They're just wanting to get as far ahead as possible and hope for the best.
Yes, sir. And here comes Freddie D now up to 4th place. Almost looked like he was going to make a run there on Eric Sable, but boy, I'll tell you what, David Shutt just drove by Freddie D like he was standing still.
A lot of guys just know how to take advantage of really well of the newer tires. And, you know, when you know how to take advantage of your new tires, that's exactly what you're going to see, is people making passes like like the car in front of him is just there, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Bobby Cheney up to 11th place. This is the closest we've seen Bobby to the front. And right now, Robert Gianni and Bobby Zielinski in a good battle. Zielinski looked like he got a little bit tight coming off of turn 4 right there and just had to lift a little. He said, can't quite pass on that inside. We're seeing the outside line looking really good, but that inside line is so difficult to pass, Josh.
Yes, it is. Sorry, I was drinking some of my Red Bull. Yeah, it's very difficult to pass. And, you know, newer tires, you want to make as many passes as you can on newer tires, because the older the tires get, the harder it is even to pass, because you're slipping and sliding all over the place. And, of course, the hot track conditions, as we see, 111 degrees, doesn't fare well with the older tires.
Yes, sir. Freddie D looking to the inside of Eric Sable. That would be for 4th if he can clear him. I've seen the guys have a little bit better luck at passing on the inside coming out of turn 2 than they have out of turn 4. 4 seems to be really, really slick. And if I remember correctly, that's what the guys were saying last season when they ran the last race of the season. Yeah, last race. They were saying that it was very slick coming out of turn 4. 2, they didn't find it quite as bad. But so we'll keep an eye on that here for tonight. Now, Brian Johnson just drove around the outside. Let's go back here and check on Josh Robin. Josh Robin in the Somewhere Saloon truck tonight. Coming from 40th position to 21st. Awesome move. Now, Chemo said he wasn't sure if he was driving the Somewhere Saloon paint scheme. There it is. And Chemo, let me kind of remind you a little bit something here too. I did the other night, I had trouble with trading paint. So if it doesn't come through, doesn't mean he's not wearing it. It's just trading paints. There's been issues with trading paints here lately.
Yeah, trading paints does have issues with some paint schemes. But I do believe Josh Robin, if he can get it, you know, loaded up and everything, you know, oh, here we go, we're wrecking.
Caution, caution.
Well, see, Matt Hummel was involved in that. What?
Josh Robin was too.
Oh, no, Josh Robin was in it. Oh, yeah, he's down on pit road. Just as I had the camera on him, I'm telling you. Oh, man. Well, let's see if we can get down here close and see what happened here to Josh Robin. All right, this is where it happened right here. The number 93. That was Matt Hummel. Yep, he spun coming off the corner, and Josh Robin had absolutely nowhere to go, and also gets hit from behind by the number 30. Oh, my, that was pretty wild. That was Brad Bothwell, yeah, so we got a few of them wrapped up into that. Josh will get spun down pit road. Heavy smoke coming out of his motor. I don't know. That could call it. He could call it a day right there. I don't know. We'll have to see. He is going to be sitting on pit road. Yeah, he's on pit road as we speak. And I don't know if they're going to get that truck fixed or not, Josh. A lot of smoke coming out of it.
Yeah, a lot of smoke. You know, that's 35 minutes of waiting if, you know, it has to fix everything. And that's really going to hurt Josh Robin if he can't get back out there. You know, we've seen people be many laps down and then end up back on the lead lap. But heavy damage coming from Josh Robin. Heavy damage.
Yep. All right. Well, it looks like he did take it behind the wall. Now, maybe not. I don't know. He's in and out there. Well, anyhow, brand new leader up front here, Anthony DiMaggio, but heavy smoke coming out of Anthony's truck. Gosh, I wouldn't hardly believe that he's going to stay out there. Him and Nicholas Kressel staying out ahead of the leader.
I'm sure Anthony's going to come down pit road knowing he's got smoke coming out. I don't know if he's going to be able to lead a lap.
No, no. We'll have to find out here. If you know your day's over, I would have just took it down pit road about 70. Took the penalty, got the bonus point. And as it wound up, Nicholas Caressel got that because he went by Anthony DiMaggio. So Jake Nichols does retake the lead. And we're at the halfway mark, Josh.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, it's not looking too good, Chemo. Yeah, it's not looking too good for Josh Robin. Let's see if we can get him down here and talk to him real quick. Why don't you talk to him there, Josh?
Josh Robin?
Yeah. Or you want me to talk to him?
Well, I sure can. I can talk to him.
Find out how bad his truck is.
Josh Robin, this is Joshua in the booth. Got a copy, man?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, Josh, man, tough break, buddy. What happened down there?
Well, it looks like the 93 got in the wall going into turn 3, and he just turned off from the wall, and then the guy, some guy, whoever hit him, that caused the 93 to spin down the track right in front of me, and I just couldn't stop.
I had nowhere to go, did you? I mean, we know it just happens in a heartbeat. Well, how bad is the damage on that Somewhere Saloon Silverado, man?
It's destroyed. It's got 30 minutes of repair, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man. Tough break, Josh. Tough break. Well, overall, man, how was the racing down there when when y'all got the green flag drop? How was it, bud?
Yeah, it was all right actually. I was enjoying it. I got some damage earlier from like that second wreck, I think it was, but we were still digging on that last run. I think we broke into the top 20, so I don't know, it was going pretty good. Then that 93 hit the wall and wrecked.
Well, all right, Josh, man. Sorry about your luck. Hopefully you get them next week. And man, tough break for the Chevy, man. Tough break.
Yeah, it's been a rough start to the season.
Well, all right, Josh. Well, man, we'll catch you next week, hopefully, or see you tomorrow night and catch you next week, man.
All right, see ya.
Thanks for talking with us.
All right, here we go, folks. Back to the green flag. Pace car's about ready to head in. Pretty dejected Josh Robin there, I can tell.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there he is, back under green. Boy, Tyler Sifford, kind of asleep at the wheel a little bit right there. Let David Shutt get a good jump on him. And he will fall back to third. Eric Sable, fourth. Already starting to get single file, but Cody Miller kind of trapped up on the high side there. I don't think that's a problem on the high side.
Boy, everybody on that start, just when they got the green flag, got it open, they dove into that low line.
Yes, sir. Zoltan Hertzeg and Bobby Chaney now into the top 10. Robert Gianni in 11th. Austin Roberts up to 12th, coming from 26th position. And there's Bobby Zielinski, started 36th, running in 13th. Freddie D in 14th. And Stephanie Lessentine in 15th.
Still a whole lot of racing left, though.
Yes, sir.
Rudy.
There's my buddy Delonte Ballard. Looks like he's got a new paint job on that truck tonight. All right. Maybe it'll bring him some better luck. Started 24th and running 17th. Way behind him, James Coulibaly. Coming from 30th, Curtis Sawyer started 28th, running in 19th. Kane Cook trying to make his way back to the front, already picked up 18th position. We've seen him up there inside the top 10 a little while ago, but after cautions and everything. Ethan Kurt's been involved in a couple of wrecks out here tonight, but still out here turning laps. Running in 21st.
He's looking for a repeat.
Sure, DeMonte Dodson involved in that 4-pack right there. Them guys racing it up pretty hard. Dwayne Culberson. Sean Williams with a little bit of damage on his truck. And behind Aaron Cummings. Aaron's back in 31st. after starting 43rd, but he is a lap down. And a couple other trucks that are back out on the track now. Zachary Hill, 5 laps down. Cedric Hunter did reconnect. He is 6 laps down. Looks like that's it. So we're down to about 34 drivers after starting with 43. Back up
That's
front,
still a lot of trucks.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Eric Sable clear to the bottom. Seeing if there's any grip down there at all. Comes up side by side with Tyler Sifford. Man, was that a close call.
I don't think he could have put a piece of paper between them two trucks.
And I'm telling you, that was really close. That's just how tight these things get in the corner like that. And the only thing you can do is lift. You know, just lift off that gas pedal.
Yes, it is. And of course, you know, I hate to bring up the past from last week's race. The person that dominated that race last week and unfortunately didn't get to finish. You see in this race right here at Atlanta, Jake Nichols so far putting down 70 lap lead.
Yeah.
And, you know, that is amazing, but can you back that up with a win?
Yeah, I know it. That's the interesting part. Well, you know, Josh, I think it's time for a little crank it up. What do you think?
Sounds good, Rudy.
Let's do it. Let's crank it up, folks. Looks like we got to pass the lead as David Shutt takes the lead, but he has not technically led a lap yet. Jake Nichols coming back. This is the first time we've seen a challenge on Jake Nichols.
Yes, it is, and of course, you know, earlier we seen David Shutt pass him, and then of course Jake Nichols passed him right back. Didn't even let David lead a lap, and he's not going to let anybody lead a lap.
No, he doesn't. The only one that's led a lap was James Coulibaly, Nicholas Kressel stayed out too. But 2 other drivers have each led a lap. And those have been the only laps led by anybody other than Jake Nichols. Demi Olat, 5th place, coming from 7th, followed by Ariotti. Lap car there staying way up high, trying to find him. That's Brad Bothwell. Oh, into the wall, Tyler Sifford! And no caution. He got heavy damage on that, I can assure you. And Femi Olat got into the wall too. I'm trying to catch up with him, and he is still trying to get that truck straightened out. And yeah, wow. Big check up there by him, and he almost got involved in that. But that put Tyler Sifford back to 10th place now. I don't know what happened there, but boy, it looked like the truck got awful loose and got into the wall there coming off of turn 4.
Yeah, and that sent Femi Olat just willing on that steering wheel to get that thing straightened up. But it's surprising that a caution did not come out because Femi Olat was sideways.
Yep. Well, Eric Sable just passed up Jake Nichols, but Jake comes right back on the inside. These guys trying the old dirt maneuvers there and doing the slide job on one another. As Eric Sable did do a slide job on Jake Nichols there coming out of turn 2, but it looks like Jake comes right back and leads that lap, so nobody's going to get a lap led yet again. Coming up on another lap car there, that is number 49 of Robert Dudley. Robert back in 30th position, 1 lap down. They get by him safely. Ariotti pulls out on him here going into turn 3, running in 4th place after starting 8th. And a little bit of different strategy coming out of Ariotti tonight, Josh. We're used to seeing him kind of drift back first part of the race and then move his way back to the front coming down to the end. And I think he's found that hasn't been working very good lately because of the competition level in this league has really ramped up here in the last couple of seasons. So, it's time for a strategy change, and I think that's what Ariotti's doing right now. And I think he's trying to stay a little closer to the front, not save his tires quite so much, but still be a little on the conservative side.
Yeah, and I can see that too with Ariotti, and as we have a battle for the lead yet again up front between Jake Nichols and Eric Sable, who's going to lead that lap?
Eric Sable led that by a fender.
Yes, he did. And of course, going back to Ariotti, Ariotti, as the new competition comes in for SRA, Ari's got to learn how to drive around new drivers, learn their driving style. And, this goes for everybody out there, not just Ariotti, but we know what Ari is like when it comes to tires. We know he can save those tires, but that strategy may be thrown out the window with this new level of drivers they have out there.
And Eric Sable led another lap. And it looks like he is going to clear him, and Eric Sable takes over the lead. He's kind of leaving that upper line open, though, and that's just exactly what Jake Nichols wants. He wants that upper line. He said he loves that outside, the way it feels and everything. But right now, with those newer tires, Eric Sable's kind of showing him that the bottom still got enough grip to take over the lead. Oh, Jake Nichols about sideways.
Nice save.
Yes, sir. That was a nice save.
Got the top 3 taking it high, and Ariotti took it low, hoping to get a run, but that low side is just not working.
Well, they will have to make one more pit stop here, so Zoltan Herczeg, 5th place. Bobby Chaney up to 6th. Good run for Bobby tonight. This track is exactly what Bobby likes, wrecking loose. He just loves it wrecking loose.
We got the 2 double Mountain Dew machines together, and 24 Bobby Chaney, as Rudy was just talking about earlier.
Oh, we have a caution. Steve Durham looks like going around. Well, let's go check out what happened here to Steve Durham. He's already coming down the backstretch. Not sure if he had any contact here. 32 coming up on the back of him. Gets a little high in the corner, and it looks like it just starts going around, and then the 32 was there to tag him. Not intentionally, but Kevin Scott just kind of like happened right in front of him. Kevin's able to continue. No serious damage on either vehicle, so that's good news. He kept it off of the wall very nicely. Alright, so now he's going to go a lap down. And the leader, Eric Sable, now let's see, they're 30, 40. They could pit here and make it the rest of the way on fuel. So they are inside that window. And have about 40. Yeah, about 43 to go. So they, if it stayed green, they would have enough fuel to make it the rest of the way. And Bobby Zielinski's going to stay out just long enough to lead a lap, because I think he's going to have to go. Oh, and Eric Sable overshot his pit. Not good. That may or may not put Jake Nichols back out in the lead here. Just a little the tiniest mistake sometime on pit road can win or lose the race for you. So, I don't know. We'll see. Jake Nichols is off of pit road first. So that little mistake there by Eric Sable cost him coming off pit road first. But Bobby Zielinski stays out. Huh? Do what?
I said, yes, sir. It sure did.
Yeah. Well, let's talk to Delonte Ballard. Him real quick here. Talk to him. If I can find him.
I got him.
Okay, drag him up here. Delonte Ballard, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Delonte, how's it going out there, brother?
It's I've been in the middle of a bunch of action-packed racing. I'm just trying to stay out of everybody's crap. So, got a bad qualifying effort. I had to start in the back. I had some personal stuff I had to take care of, and I got back right when it was grid time. So, then just driving through the field, I got caught up in that big wreck off of 2. Got a couple of damage on the left side and right side, but the truck's 100% damage-free now. We fixed all of it, and we're just trying to hang on. We're lacking a little bit of speed on the straightaway and stuff. So, I guess we're just gonna hope somebody messes up.
Well, you're inside the top 10 right now, so you must be doing something right here, brother. Coming from 24th to 10th. That's pretty good.
Well, I started on pit road, so I started 43rd actually, and then the pit crews really was been doing it. I mean, I haven't had nothing worse than a 12.8 this whole race, so I guess I've been stopping in the box perfect or something, because I've never hit 12. I think the last one was like a 12.6 or something, so we've gained a lot of position just on pit road.
That's good. That's, we were just saying that just a minute ago, because we seen Eric Sable slide through his pit stall and have to back up. And, we'd say it many times that a race can be won or lost on pit road. And that just kind of proved it right there. Kind of proved our theory on that. So, but keep up the good work, Delonte, and get that truck a little closer to the front. Good luck for a win here tonight.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, back up front, Jake Nichols ready to kick this thing off again here. Going to be restarting on lap 91 with 39 to go. I'll tell you what, they've clicked this race off pretty fast, Josh.
Yes, they have. Yeah, they started at about, 6:30 Central?
And Bobby Zielinski did take it behind the wall. He had to go, so he stayed out there long enough to get a bonus point. And it is official, Jake Nichols has led the most laps here tonight, so he will get the bonus point for leading the most laps. So congratulations to him for that. I think they only get a point, I think. I think that's what they get. But definitely a dominating performance here by Jake Nichols tonight. He said he was going to come out last season. He was going to come out and run the whole season this season and hope for a championship. Well, he's proven that he's got it here tonight. So let's see what he can do now on this restart. Pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
There's the green flag. We're off and going. Good restart by everybody. Ariotti to the inside of Eric Sable, trying to get that second position. Brian Johnson, he's been a factor up here all night long. Clears Bobby Cheney, and so is Zoltan Herczeg. Takes it into fifth, passing up Bobby Cheney. Might be a little slow on the takeoff here, but he'll get her wound up. He gets a little heat in them tires. Freddie D, 7th place. Cody Miller been staying inside the top 10 pretty much most of the night. Kane Cook now coming from 38th to 9th. Just getting around Robert Gianni. David Shutt in 11th. Austin Roberts coming from 26 up to 12. Good stuff right there. Good racing. Eric Sable does hold on to second place, though. And now Ariotti battling beside Brian Johnson. Oh, we got one into the wall. That was trying to catch up with him. Zoltan Hertzeg into the wall. Let's go back and take a look at this, folks, to see what happened to Zoltan. Man, that's a shame. He was running so well, Josh.
Yes, he was, and of course I didn't mean to yell in your ear, but I seen his car go flying.
I know it. It was flipping. All right, he's got Freddie D on the outside. Might have been a little. Yeah, he comes. Looks like he comes up across the nose of. That's exactly what he did. He come up across the nose of Freddie D, and he gets spun, and that also puts Freddie D into the wall too. So, ouch. Zoltan flipping end over end down the front stretch, even flipping over Freddie D. Lands on the wheels. But man, what a damaged truck. That thing's tore up from the floor up right there. Ouch. Well, I think maybe we'll get Zoltan up here. Let me see if he's in TeamSpeak. Talk to him, just see how bad the truck is. He may be a little bit dejected here. I don't know. Well, let's see. Zoltan Hertzeg, you got a copy?
Yeah, man. What's up?
Oh, man, that was so bad for you, man. That was very unfortunate. Did you not know that there was a truck right beside you, or did he just didn't lift, or what happened there? Tell us your rendition.
I had him barely cleared. I started moving up a little bit, and then he just turned me. I don't know what the explanation is, but he just freaking turned me.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. You put on a heck of a show out there, Zoltan. I mean, you know, each time we see you on the track, we know you're going to be up there inside that top 10 making a difference. And tonight was no different. How much damage has it got? Are you going to be able to get back out there or not?
Sorry, could you say that again? I can't hear you with the chat. One more time, what was that question?
How much damage do you have? Are you going to be able to get back out?
Oh, no, the car's totaled. I was flipping in the air
I know.
50,000 times.
I know it. Man, that's a shame. Well, all you can say is better luck next week, Zoltan. Don't give up, man. It's it's going to come. I can see a win in your future because you're pretty steady, pretty consistent, and a good clean driver. So
thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. And I mean that. you're doing quite well. So all right, well, we'll let you go, brother. And again, sorry about your bad luck.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, pretty tore up there, Zoltan is, and I don't blame him. Ooh, Josh Robin going to be returning to the track, or is he back on them? He's got about 10 minutes left to fix that car up, so he's going to be returning to the track here. He can pick up a bunch of positions. There's enough laps here. He should be able to pick up at least 4 or 5 more positions because we got good drivers out of the race. We're waiting on the lights to go out on the pace car here, folks. Lights are out. You're relining back up here. quite a few cars left out here. Got 29 drivers left on the track right now after starting with a full field here tonight of 43 drivers, folks. Pretty amazing start. This is caution number 6 that we're under right now. And if these guys stay green, I'll tell you what, this is going to be one heck of a battle to the end. Eric Sable's been really doing a great job there battling with Jake Nichols. And Jake Nichols has 88 laps under his belt. Leading. Cheney starting 3rd, Robert Gianni 4th. Alright, pace car's in.
Ready, green, 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 green.
And there's the green. We're back underway here for the Somewhere Saloon Truck Series at SRA. Good start. Cheney in 3rd. Oh, we got contact, and wow, they're really out of it. Gianni. Oh, and there he goes around. He was still trying to save it, so that will bring out a caution. Let's go back here and check out. That was a pretty bouncing, getting bounced around a little bit there by a couple of drivers. So let's see what happened here. This was right after the restart. Robert Gianni. He just got really loose going into turn 1. Oh, he got clipped by Kane Cook. Kane's going to get on by. Cody Miller taps him a little bit there. Now, he seemed to be okay, like he was going to be able to continue on. But then he gets hit by Femi Olat. That continues it. Then by the 29 there, and the 29 of Curtis Sawyer going to spin him around and finish him off. He does go around in front of traffic, and that brings out the caution. Yay! So we're going to have a few tore up trucks out here now, folks. Jake Nichols in the Speed Sim Shop, or Sim Speed Shop, excuse me, Sim Speed Shop. Well, while these guys are bouncing around here a little bit, let's see if we can get a word in with somebody.
I was wondering why you couldn't hear me, Rudy. I guess I had my mic muted.
Yeah, you did. I thought maybe you had something going on or something, so I didn't say anything. All right, let me get to
spot.
Austin Roberts. You got a copy?
Hey. Yes, sir.
Well, it's good to see you out there on the track with the boys tonight, and coming from 26th to 9th. That's a big move, brother.
Yeah, that's what I do. I make moves. You know me, Rudy.
Yes, sir. The big move maker. Well, now you got 9 or 8 trucks ahead of you. Can you get by these guys and pull out a win?
No, probably not. But I mean, you never know.
You're gonna give it a valiant effort.
Yeah, if these guys in the front, start hitting each other and whatnot, I gotta, if we stay green, I got a shot at making, passing a couple guys.
Sure thing, sure thing. Well, it's good to see you out there again, like I said, racing with these guys again. But what do you think of the Somewhere Saloon coming on board this season for the sponsor? Pretty cool, huh?
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I know Bobby's pretty excited. We're all pretty excited. I think it's a really cool deal.
Yes, sir. They have it up on usually have it up on 254-inch screens in the bar for all the patrons to watch, and I guess they really love it. They think it's like real stuff. Well, it is real to us, right?
It's the closest most of us will get, so yeah, it's pretty real.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, we're going to let you go. Stay focused there, brother, and bring home a win here tonight, man. That would be really awesome to see.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sick. Thanks, Rudy.
All right, buddy. Good luck. If I can find you in the room here, what the heck? There we go. All right, so back up front, Jake Nichols, Eric Sable, going to be restarting on the front row. Timo, did you find out whether they have it up at the Somewhere Saloon on the TVs? I'm sure they probably do. I mean, they're a sponsor. I'm sure they probably got it on at least one. I think it's a really cool deal. Well, folks, give us a thumbs up on the video. And don't forget to subscribe as long as you're here. And we're going to have, let's see, coming to 29 laps to go here. It looks like it's going to be about a 28 lap race here to the end. Lights should go off this time by.
Yeah, now that I got my mic unmuted, I can talk now where Rudy can hear me and everybody else can hear me. You know, Jake Nichols has pretty much dominated this race. 93 laps led. What does Jake have to do to keep everybody behind him to completely dominate the race, pull out the win here at Atlanta, man? It's been a hard-fought battle for Jake, I'm sure, just to try to keep everybody behind him. The race ain't over yet, so it's still anybody else's race, and we'll just have to wait and see what happens when that checkered flag waves.
All right, well, get them going here, Josh.
Oh, I sure can, Rudy. Yeah, it's gonna. I'm just, you know, the laps are winding down here. They're coming to. It'll be 28 to go when they cross the line and get that green flag for this restart. Jake Nichols opting to choose the low line. He'll have on the outside of him the 36 of Eric Sable. And, of course, behind the 73 will be Bobby Cheney and Ariotti. Can't forget Ari back here. And then Brian Johnson will round out the top 5 here on this restart. So as they make their way around turn 4, back onto the front stretch, the pace car will be diving in. We'll be going green flag racing. It will be 28 laps to go when they cross the line, folks. Pace car dives in. Everybody's tightening up the field. 73 gets a huge jump. Not a huge jump, but a good enough start on everybody else to hopefully pull away just a little bit. But here comes Eric Sable in number 36.
Caution somewhere.
We have another caution. What the heck is going on? Trying to find it here. Nicholas Caressel and a couple others.
Sifford.
Yeah. Oh, Tyler Sifford involved in that? Oh, no. Let's go back and take a look at it. And what we're seeing is these guys on the restarts. I don't know if the guys are just being a little too over aggressive on these restarts or what's going on, or there maybe somebody spinning the tires. Oh, okay. We've seen the number 12 there all out of shape. Oh, and this may have stacked them up. It looks like Sifford might have got into the back of somebody. Yes, they did. They're coming across the stripe here. Everybody's checked up. It looked like the number 12 was. That was Ethan Kurtz, and that kind of punted Tyler Sifford into the wall. So another week this week, he's not going to have a great finish. Man, that's a bummer for Tyler. Oh, and Aaron Cummings got into Tyler. And when it rains, it pours, don't it?
Yes, it does. You know, the 4 also involved, like you said, Nicholas Caressa was involved in that. Man.
Sifford is done. Sorry about that, Becky and Drea. Well, more and more folks are out of this race, but this is kind of making it where a lot of the guys that were in the back are moving a little closer to the front. A lot of drivers out of the race. Josh Robin back out there on the track, able to pick up a few more positions. Truck don't look too bad. Looks like he's got it fixed up, but that 30-minute engine change, that's a killer. That is a killer.
Yes, it is.
Zachary Hall now 30th place. He can pick up a couple more positions here. Actually, quite a few more. Cedric Hunter, same for him. He can pick up a bunch. David Shutt is out of the race. Just a report on a few. Robert Gianni coming back off of pit road. John Williams coming off pit road. Aaron Cummings, 1 lap down, but 24th place. Not been able to get that lap back. Truck looks pretty messed up. I like his helmet though. His helmet's pretty awesome. I don't know if I can get a view of it here. Let me see if I can get a... One of these, I thought I had a... Nope, guess not. I guess not.
One of the guys I wanted to interview, Rudy, is Bryce Senesack. Is there any way we can get him up here?
Yeah, I believe. If he's in here.
Bryce Senesack, this is Josh from the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Bryce, man, started 18th, currently running 18th. You got some damage on the truck, man. How's the racing going for you down there? And just tell me a little about what you're thinking, man.
It's been wild. We got caught up in a early wreck. We were doing good early. We could have been a top 10 early on, but we got caught up in a wreck. Had like 3 minutes of damage. Took about the whole race to get that fixed, but finally got everything that they could fix. So we're just gonna go out there and send this thing. Hopefully, come out of here with the top 10.
Well, all right, Bryce. Well, man, I know it's been a rough race for, you know, a lot of people out there tonight. But, man, good luck out there. And pace car lights are off, so I know y'all be going green this time, boss. So, good luck, Bryce, and, you know, bring it home, man.
Thank you. I'm going to try and put on the show here.
You too. It's nice to see y'all out here racing. Y'all put on a great show, man.
I'll try.
All right, back up front here, Jake Nichols leading 98 laps. Eric Sables led 5. Who's going to win this? We might see Eric Sables steal this win from Jake. Jake's going to have something different to say about that if it comes down to the wire. Cheney sitting there in 3rd, Ariotti in 4th because they want to win. Brian Johnson, Cody Miller. All right,
going, Rudy.
23 to go when they get the green here, folks. Hopefully they can keep a green here for a lap. Get them spread out a little bit around the track. All right, pace car's in.
Ready, green, green,
There's
green,
the green. Good start by Jake Nichols. Just what they needed to. Get spread out a little bit there. Cheney to the inside of Eric Sable. May have a good run here. He's on them new tires, so coming off of the turn, it shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't get too tight. Brian Johnson did get around Ariotti, and so is Cody Miller clears Ariotti. Austin Roberts inside Delonte Ballard. Them guys racing 4th position. Femi Lat back in the chase here. Will Klein, we haven't talked about Will all night long. Here he is, 10th place after starting 39. 29 position. Man, that's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Stephanie Lessentine in the 11th, right where she started. Bullballing out of the inside of her. He started 30th. Trying to make a run on her, but not able to do it. Femi Lack clears Delonte Ballard and goes into 8th. Austin Roberts side by side with Ariotti. It looks like he's on the high side. Ari on the low side. That's where the battle starts. The back up front. Jake Nichols getting away from Eric Sable and Bobby Cheney still in the battle back here. He's loving it. Them two battling.
Yeah, the more them two battle, the further out Jake Nichols goes, and I'm sure they're aware of it. But you know, there's 21 laps to go. It's all nothing but pedal to the metal now. I mean, you've got to make your passes, make your moves now because it's almost over.
Oh yeah, definitely. The ME truck here, driven by Cedric Hunter, is that the one you're talking about there? 6-speed. Yeah, it is pretty cool looking.
One of the guys I wouldn't count out, Brian Johnson, trying to move his way into 3rd, trying to make his way around the 44 or the 24 of Bobby Cheney, but
Boy, he did
looks
it.
like he did it.
Man, that was awesome. Awesome move right there by Brian Johnson. Cody Miller, 5th place. And Austin Roberts right on his tail. Austin coming from 26 up to 6th. This kind of shows you right there, Josh. It doesn't matter where you start in the race. It's all a matter of taking care of your equipment and being there at the end.
Yes, it is.
18 to go. Riding along here with Austin Roberts. Put away back to Femi Olat. Femi started 7th, running in 7th. Oh, Ariotti, big check up there by Ariotti. And everybody got around him safely there. Man, they were 3 wide for a minute on the stretch. He got a little loose coming off of turn 4. Kane Cook way up on the high side now. Closing in on Stephanie Lessentine. Stephanie started 11th, running in 9th. Kept that truck clean all night long, and she wants to stay inside that top 10.
Yes, she does, and she's doing a fantastic job by doing it. She's just racing her tail end off right now, just trying to keep the cars behind her. But, you know, once you get the run on the car in front of you, you know, it's really hard to kind of stay with it. You know, the tire wear, you know, been talking about that throughout the whole race. You know, them tires, man, they play a big role in the steering. Man, you got some people getting into the wall back here.
And one way down there on the bottom, I'm trying to find out who that is. That's Steve Durham. But he comes back up onto the track in front of traffic. Oh my word, that was close right there. I'm telling you, Ethan Kurtz almost took the back end of that truck off.
Yeah, he did.
Wow, that was close. All right, coming down to it here, 14 to go this time by, and they're passing up Aaron Cummings, their lap car. That'll put him a couple of laps down. He's running in 23rd to give these guys plenty of room to get by. It looks like he's got his truck pretty much fixed up, and just not quite, the speed is just not in it right now.
Boy, and look at Brian Johnson just tailgating Eric Sable. I mean, he is giving him no room to breathe.
No, he is not. He wants that second place from Eric Sable bad. Eric's just trying to keep it on the bottom there to keep him from making that pass on the bottom. But, you know, that's the thing about it. If you think about what he's doing right there, we know the outside's been fast, and if Eric takes it down to the bottom and Brian gets a run on that outside, I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. Bobby Cheney hanging on to 4th place.
Well, I'm sure they're going to be filling their tires coming down to about 5 to go as we see the 44 get a little loose. Getting too far up there, hitting the wall, but he, you know, did a pretty good job of keeping it straight. Of course, he's got his twin car truck back behind him, and the other Mountain Dew machine of Bobby Cheney. They're you know, nose to tail too, just trying to stay 3rd and 4th. I'm sure if Bobby gets that run he needs, he's going to pass the 44.
Sure thing. All right, Delonte Ballard in the 11th, James Coulibaly 12th, Curtis Sawyer, and staying right with it, keeping that truck clean. The GMAC truck. Looking good. Coming from 28th to 13th.
Good run, good run. Of course, the other Twinkie machines I haven't really talked about much tonight is Cody Miller in the number 28 machine. And then, of course, Sean Williams running back here currently in the 21st spot. It's got some damage on that truck. But, you know, he's still out here pulling the laps, just hoping to finish. And, you know, he's still on the lead lap as well. So,
yeah.
You know, good run for all these guys out here. Man, tough break for some, because I'm sure they just wanted to finish as well.
Well, Josh Robbins still plugging away here. There is enough laps left. Looks like he may pick up about one more position is about all he's going to pick up. So, but it'll be about 35th position for him to finish tonight. So, but good effort getting back out there and showing the flag, so to speak. He is running the sponsored truck by the Somewhere Saloon in Kansas City, Colorado. And a big shout out to everybody out there watching in Kansas City, Colorado. Thanks for being on board this season. Pretty amazing stuff, man. Pretty amazing stuff. Can't thank you enough, Chemo, for all the work he's done to make that happen. That's pretty cool. Bobby Cheney does get back around Brian Johnson on the outside. Now they're still in a battle. Brian trying to come back on the inside. And Cody Miller sitting there saying, okay, somebody make a move here because I'm ready to go. He's ready
Cody
to
Miller
go. Yeah.
Cody Miller started 9th, so, he's, gained a lot of positions, gained some position to get himself up in the top 5, but, he'd want that top 3 especially, so.
Austin Roberts picking up 20 positions. Here comes Kane Cook coming from 38th to 7th. Great move by Kane Cook there, picking up 31 positions. Probably the biggest mover out there tonight.
Yeah, that's a lot of positions to pick up.
Yeah, and he was even involved in one of them wrecks too, so just got caught up in it in the wrong place at the wrong time. So Will Klein, another one, picking up 31 positions from 39th to 8th. Femi Olat, Stephanie Lessentine inside the top 10. Delonte Ballard just outside the top 10, but started 24th, running in 11th. Good run for Delonte tonight. Yeah, that's a shame. Tyler in chat there. Sorry to hear about your bad luck there, Tyler, but hey, go out next week and you can do it. Don't give up. You never want to give up, man. You just got to come back stronger next week. Here comes Eric Sable looking clear to the bottom. But Jake gets that huge run on the outside, and he's not going to be able to do it.
That outside line is just a place to be, and Jake Nichols knows it. This is his race to lose right now. If he makes a mistake, Eric's going to capitalize on it.
And it kind of makes you wonder if Eric's going to get up there and pressure him a little bit, and maybe they might get collected. They might get together. If there's any contact whatsoever, I'll tell you what, Bobby Cheney's going to be right there ready to capitalize on that and pull home the win. So he's running in 3rd. They're still in a battle with Brian Johnson. That's been a great battle here. Coming to 4 to go this time by for Jake Nichols, and that'll be 118 laps that he has led. He doesn't want to get robbed of this win. Four to go. All right, back in the pack here. Kane Cook now in 6th place. Looking to maybe get by Cody Miller to bring home a top 5. Kane did work his way around Austin Roberts. Austin having a solid run here tonight. Femi Olat, Will Klein, Stephanie Lessentine, the 3 of them in one heck of a battle back here just for the top 10. That's 8th, 9th, and 10th. Femi kind of trying to hold both of them back. He's going to the high side, back down to the low side, holding both of them back. And they're a little wiggly. You can tell the tires are getting pretty well shot right now. Boy, look at Sable right on the back bumper there. Jake Nichols got to be robbing some air off of him, Josh.
Oh yeah, he's robbing air off of him. I almost seen Eric Sable go. It got a little squirrely bitten on the back bumper of Jake Nichols, but they're doing a fantastic job coming. The race is almost over. They're gonna have to do something.
Yep, and Eric Sable trying yet again, a little loose, not able to do it. And boy, just Jake Nichols just being stone cold up there right now. He is not giving up his line or nothing. Coming to get the white flag this time by. He's going to just manage that line. Just don't even look in the rear view mirror. He's just staying focused on holding his line, the line he's held for 129 laps right now. If he wins this, that'll be 130 laps he has led. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong number. It'll be 122. My bad. Well, Eric took one more look, but I don't know. It's looking pretty bleak for Eric, and boy, Jake just dropped the hammer. He said, I'm going for it. If it holds, it sticks. I'm going to win it. If it doesn't, I'm going to wreck. And he's going to bring home the win here tonight for SRA. The Somewhere Saloon Truck Series goes to Jake Nichols. Congrats to him. Boy, Eric Sable close by. Bobby Cheney in third. Well, we'll get these guys up here and talk to them here. Let me see if I can find Jake. There he is. I got him. Oh, you get the other guys up here. Jake Nichols, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, 122 laps you were out front there, Jake. You just dominated this race. Tell me about that battle with Eric Sable at the end, because that looked like that was heating up pretty good.
Oh, it was a blast. I had a few battles in that race. A couple with Shutt and a couple with Eric, and it was hard to hold him off. He was digging. I just was trying to figure out how to run 3 and 4 as good as he could, and the moment he could get to my bumper, I could stick 3 and 4 just enough to stay in front of him, and it was tough. I might have led a lot of laps, but yeah, I had to earn that one. It was really, really tough to hold them all off.
Well, earn it you did, Jake. Man, what a fantastic job you did out there. Eric did give you a tough time. It looked like it was very hard to pass and underneath there, and I think he knew it. He knew you were holding that line. That was the line you said that you loved all night long, that high line, and it proved it right there tonight that it was definitely you stay focused all the way to the end and didn't fade off that line. So that's what you needed to do. So, man, big congratulations to you winning here the second race of the season, on your way to try to probably pull out more wins this season, I'm sure, right?
Heck yeah, we're gonna try to win more and more. That was a great race to start the season off, that's for sure.
Yes, sir. All right, well, anybody want to give a thank you out to Jake for that victory?
Of course, the Sim Speed Shop for coming on board. Can't thank him enough for coming on the Toyota Tundra here. You guys at MaxSpeedTV for broadcasting these races. Sim Racing Authority puts on some amazing shows. Everyone on the track, we had a brawl. There was a few cautions, but that's what you're going to have when we have so many trucks that close on speed. But still, hand it to everyone for having a really good race. And all the fans that tune in each and every week. We can't have broadcasts without you guys watching, so thank you.
Very good. All right, we'll go celebrate that win, Jake. We'll see you next week. Good luck.
10-4. See you then.
All right. Josh?
Yep. Eric Sable, you got a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
Eric, man, a battle coming down to the wire there between you and Jake. Of course, we just got done talking to Jake there, but tell me about what was going through your mind coming down to the final, say, 20 laps or so. Slick track conditions, tires. Just tell us about it, man.
Oh man, them last 10 laps were insane, and I hope everybody that was watching enjoyed it. But this Toyota Tundra was fast today, and just to be up in the top 5 battling these guys, especially with Jake and David Shutt. I was behind Jake a long time there, and he had that high line. I tried to follow him, and I was getting a run on him a little bit, but there was no way I was past him up there, so I kept trying to get to the bottom, and nothing played out, and I was sideways. I was wheeling it all over the place.
Well, y'all battled all the way to pretty much the very end. What was the tire wear coming down to say about the last 10 laps? Was they starting to, wear down pretty good?
Well, the one thing I was worried about is, a couple of them guys, I think a few cautions back, they all pitted. We stayed out, and I thought they were going to come up here and catch us, but they started battling behind us. But the truck was starting to get very loose, especially in 3 and 4. That's where I was having a major problem. I couldn't get down to the bottom and get to the gas as good as I wanted to, but Jake figured it out, and I think that's what won him the race today.
Well, all right. Well, congratulations, Eric. Yeah, man, it was a battle. Y'all really, showed what it is like driving the trucks on a slick track, and then of course we know how Atlanta is with the tires. But man, congratulations on second. You tried to make the pass. You did lead 5 laps, so you got that bonus point for that. So congratulations on that as well. Is there anybody you want to thank or give a shout out to, Eric?
Well, just to start off with you guys, MaxSpeedTV. I hope you everybody that joins in every week, enjoys your broadcasts, and everybody that sponsors Sim Racing Authority every season to keep this thing going. I'm having a blast. It's the first race of the season for me, so to come off and come in here with the momentum that I pulled off tonight and carry it on for the rest of the season, we'll have to tune in tomorrow to see if it happens here.
Well, all right, Eric. Congratulations on second, man, and see you tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see you next week, man.
Thank you. Have a good night, man.
You too, Eric. Rudy?
Bobby Cheney, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, third place tonight, Bobby. That's pretty amazing. After starting 15th, you didn't get caught up into any of those cautions that happened. But tell us about that battle between you and Brian Johnson. Man, that was back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, it gets loose the longer you run, so that kind of fits into my driving style. I like it wrecking loose, and we had a full field, so I was just trying to take it easy and patiently work my way through the field. I was kind of struggling a little bit, burning my right front of there because it's kind of tight on entry, but we just kept plugging away and picking drivers off here and there, and it actually, it was driving really well there towards the end. I know Brian was pressuring me, but he raced clean, and it was fun. I'm glad we could put on a show like that because I was trying to take his line and he was trying to do the opposite. I was watching what he was doing, and there was all kinds of different lines out there tonight, and it was fun. And we had some cautions like Jake said, but 43 trucks. You expect that.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was a great race, I thought.
Yes, sir. Yeah, 8 cautions tonight, which and it really not, that's not in you guys' vocabulary as of late. You guys have been putting on some great shows, but still, like you said, an awesome race tonight. You did fantastic. But coming from 15th to 3rd, you were patient. We were watching you, and you were very patient, and especially racing around Brian like that showed a lot of patience and a lot of talent between both of you out there that, you guys could race each other that hard and that clean. So very cool. Well, anybody you want to thank tonight, Bobby, for your 3rd place finish?
I just want to thank you guys for your free time to come over here and do this, and all the viewers out there that watched. Hopefully, we put on a good show, and we put a good show on the next Sundays and Mondays on MaxSpeedTV. Hopefully, and we got a lot of new drivers in here, so they're still learning to race around with us, and they'll get it. Like I said, it was started off good. We just had some things, but I got to thank all them and everybody that helps out, and I got to thank Femi too. Femi Ola, he kind of helped me, showed me how to drive this place a little bit, so I got to give him a shout out. But that's about it. Oh yeah, in the Somewhere Saloon series for sponsoring the
Very
Somewhere
cool.
Saloon bar for
Very
sponsoring.
Cool. Yeah,
and that's about it.
All right. Well, we're glad to see you up here. I think that change that you've done, Bobby, in your driving. Last season, we heard you said you were going to kind of start to get a little bit more aggressive instead of that laying back stuff. And I think it's working for you because we're seeing a lot more top 5 finishes out of it.
Yeah, I just, like I said, I'm a little more aggressive. I feel I just got it. You got to do it with patience too.
Right.
Especially with 40 trucks. It's one at a time. But a lot of people think I steal top 5s, man. But that's what we do. We win championships over here.
Yes, sir. Well, you kept the truck clean, and that's good. So, all right. Well,
exactly.
Sorry about that. Choked up there. Well, anyhow, we'll see you tomorrow night and also next week.
Yeah, it should be a blast. MaxSpeedTV too, calling Wednesday night. At GRC. So tune in for that. Right. That's going to be awesome. It's the heat races. It's going to be a blast. So tune into that. I think it's 7:00. Server goes up. I think he's going live 7:15 possibly. I'm not really sure, but come check him out on MaxSpeedTV. Hopefully, you can put on a show in that. It's going to be a show for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can't wait to watch it because the rally crosses. I know Charles is pretty pumped up about it. He can't wait to broadcast.
It should be a show, and hopefully, the Somewhere Saloon bar might be able to get it on the TV there because that'll put some butts and seats in there for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, I know it's short. It doesn't take long to run those races, but man, is it exciting!
It's gonna be fun. Like I said, it's full. We got the max drivers we need, and there's going to be heat races, LCQ. It's going to be crazy for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be in it, and I got like 20 minutes of practice ever.
so I may be killing some people, but tune in.
Yeah. All right, Bobby. Well, congrats again on third, man, and we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow night for sure.
Yep. Thanks, Rudy, and
Okay.
and Josh. Not a problem.
All right, let's run down through the final results here, folks. Jake Nichols coming home with the win tonight after leading 122 laps. That's, man, dominating performance here tonight. Eric Sable close by there. Man, he tried them last few laps, tried and tried. Just didn't quite have enough to get by him, but he brings it home second. Bobby Chaney third. Tight battle there between him and Brian Johnson, but Bobby prevailed on that and brings it home third. Brian Johnson fourth. Kane Cook coming from all the way in the back of the field, finishing in fifth place. Cody Miller sixth. Austin Roberts, another one from the back of the field to the front, and finishes seventh. Great run for Austin. Femiolat eighth. Stephanie Lessentine ninth place for her. Man, that's great. She started 11th, and trucks really aren't her forte, but she's learning them, and she's doing much better this season. I think she's doing a lot better. So, but we'll see her run tomorrow night. She won last week in the Gen 6 series. Let's see if she can back it up with another win tomorrow night, but she finishes ninth. Will Klein coming from the back of the field. We didn't talk about him very much tonight at all, and here he is, top 10. Josh?
Yep, Delonta Ballard will finish 11th. James Koulibaly in 12th. Kevin Scott in 13th. Curtis Sawyer in 14th. Ariati in 15th. Robert Gianni in 16th. DeMonte Dotson in 17th. Davis Richards in 18th. Ethan Kurtz in 19th. And Dwayne Culberson in 20th.
Sean Williams, 21st. Tony Schoen, 22nd. Aaron Cummings, 23rd. Steve Durham, 24th. Cedric Hunter, 25th. Freddie De La Rosa will finish 26th. Bryce Senesac, 27th. Nicholas Caressel, 28th. Tyler Sifford out early. Boy, he was a factor in that first whole half of the race, man. That was, wow, he was a factor up there, bidding for the lead a couple times. 29th for him. David Shutt, 30th.
Yep, Zachary Hall, 31st. Brad Bothwell, 32nd. Zoltan Herczeg, 33rd. Robert Dudley, 34th. Josh Robin, 35th. Bobby Zielinski, 36th. Matt Hummel, 37th. Anthony DiMaggio, 38th. Jared Darling, 39th. Tyler Ducharme, 40th. Caden Oakes in 41st. Chris Bryant in 42nd. And Brandon Slew will round out the 43-car field tonight in 43rd.
All right, well, congratulations again to Jake Nichols for the Somewhere Saloon Truck Series here at SRA. Folks, make sure you tune in tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We will be going live for the Gen 6 Series, and I believe they're at Kentucky. So that should be really good racing there at the slick track of Kentucky. So tune in for that, folks. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.